Hello there and welcome to day 10. So, we all get days, don't we, where we don't feel so good, and this gives me an excellent opportunity to deal with it. What happens when we feel crap, when we feel awful, and we engage in practices to improve our state of being, such as meditation. So, the first thing, you can probably detect an echo, and that's because I'm in the bath. So I'm having an epsom-salts bath with some lavender for relaxation and some rosemary for inner strength. Essential oils, that is. So these are things that definitely help me. So it's really important when you engage in any spiritual practice of any kind whatsoever to pay close attention when you feel absolutely rubbish and do what you can to raise your vibration. So what I've been doing, so raising vibration basically means changing your state of consciousness from feeling rather poor to feeling much better. So I've done that completely spontaneously and naturally this morning in the bath. So this is my apology for not being able to make yesterday's film, so making it now this morning. And it's such a simple thing because all I did is I just did this. Raise my vibration, 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 raise my vibration. So you can do that. You can sing. And the bath is a wonderful place to sing, we all know that. So singing raises vibration. Singing about raising the vibration raises it even more. The fact that I find this highly amusing means that I'm finding it funny, which means that that's raising my vibration even more. So I thought what I'd do at this point is to do something a little bit counterintuitive, which is if you consider the old school way of inducting into meditation, where we've got the candle there, you can see the candle flame in the bathroom, and you can see the lovely plant as well. So that's your view while I'm laying in the bath. And what you could do in this state is you could simply focus on your candle flame, focus on the breathing, and allow whatever it is that wants to come up in the rational mind, whatever thoughts want to come up, just let them come up, and then bring your attention back to the breathing, back to the concentration on the candle flame. And for some people that really is all there is to meditation, but what I'm doing is I'm taking it several stages further by adding the breath work, by adding the work with the sound. And so I've already introduced you to one of the really important things about working with sound. It actually came up while I was offering people on a WhatsApp group which I created, which is based upon some meditations by a very famous person called Deepak Chopra. And in this meditation, what he did is he chanted the mantra and then invited people to chant the mantra in their heads. And one of the people who I trained to be a shamanic practitioner actually contacted me about this and said, hang on there just a minute, why don't I just do the chanting for the whole time? Is there anything wrong with that? And I just tuned in and I thought, I could see rather a lot right with that. So thank you very much, Catherine, because really it's that question that you asked all those months ago, sometime last year, that's actually the reason I'm making these films, because it's like, Catherine, you are so right. Instead of using the time simply to do the chant in your head of the mantra, why don't you do it out loud? And if you've been on this journey with me for long enough by now, you will know that there's huge benefits to the body, to the immune system, to your soul, to your spirit. There's something about this, and I will make it really clear to you. The three most important activities to harmonize the left and right hemispheres of the brain are, wait for it, singing, dancing, and having sex. That's it. These are the three things. You can't do them without the left and right hemispheres of the brain automatically harmonizing. So every time you're doing a chant, every time you're singing, every time you're making sounds, working with a mantra, you are automatically doing the best possible thing you can do for your brain, which is to harmonize these two disparate aspects of our rational minds, well, our mind's nature, because we've got the rational mind on the left brain, which is to do with all sorts of things, but obviously to do with logic and reasoning and mathematical, that kind of thing. And then the right brain is to do with intuition and creativity and artistic expression. So we bring the two into a wonderful alignment every time we make sounds. And this is another thing, because there are a lot of people out there who don't respect their own voices. So if you have been a person that you've indulged in what I would call rational mind thoughts about your voice in a negative way, I did this when I was 11. I heard my voice for the first time in my life when I was 11, and it was on the tape recorder, and I thought, oh my goodness me, how ... loads of negative judgments. So I learned really early on that's not a helpful thing to do. So now the opposite is the case. I love my voice, and I invite you to love yours too, regardless of what it sounds like. And be aware that as you continue to practice with me, what you will be doing is you'll be doing more of the breathing and being aware of this point, just a couple of fingers below your navel, which I've given you the name Hara. We'll look at that in a lot more detail on the next film so you know what this is really about. But doing all this gives extra power and strength and depth to the sounds that you make. So we've been all a little bit heavy with all that, so let's really lighten it right up, and I'm going to introduce you to a Native American chant. This is a really simple one. It's such a simple one. I have a feeling a lot of you will have heard it already. And some of you may even think, well, that's not Native American. Lots of people do that, and there's an important indicator. This is probably a chant that's known all over the world, so we're just going to go right into it. And having done my raising my vibration song, I feel so much better, and right up to this was before I really wasn't. So here we go. Heya, heya, hey, heya, heya, hey. Heya, heya, hey, heya, heya, hey. That's what we're going to do now. Was that easy or was that easy? Heya, heya, hey. Heya, heya, hey. That was it. Right, so that is the chant. Heya, heya, hey. Heya, heya, hey. We know what the chant is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to amp ourselves up with some breath work. So we're going to exhale fully, and then we're going to hold it just for a moment, and we're going to do a full inhalation, hold it, exhale and hold it. We'll do that a few times, and then we will burst into the heya, heya, hey, heya, heya, heys. And as always, I'll be playful about this, so I do very much. Right at the beginning of the films, I was suggesting that you might want to just listen, or you might want to join in, and now we're on day 10. I'm saying, come on, get your act together, join in, let's hear it. And there isn't any problem about it being a difficult one, because it's just so simple and so easy. So first of all, let's go have good exhalation through the pursed lips to make it more powerful. Hold, inhale through the nose. Hold, exhale through the pursed lips. Hold, and 2 more cycles. And now we're going to do inhale, hold, and go for it. Heya, heya, hey, heya, heya, hey. Heya, heya, hey, heya, heya, hey. And now I invite you to become aware and imagine, visualize that point just 2 fingers below your navel, which is called the hara. One of your centers, a center not many people know about. So visualizing that center just a couple of fingers below the navel, your seat of power, and doing the breathing. Let's ready go for it. Heya, 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 What I'm inviting you to do is to choose the right pitch for you. What I'm inviting you to do is to choose the right pitch for you. Is it hey 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 hey, or is it hey 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 hey, or is it hey 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 la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Just how creative can you be now? Just how creative can you be now? Can you have fun? Can you mess around now? Can you have fun? Can you mess around now? Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ma 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 ma. La 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 and ja 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 ta 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 hey 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 hey. And I invite you to imagine Native Americans sitting around a fire outside. I invite you to imagine Native Americans sitting around a fire outside in a circle, sitting close together, maybe even touching, feeling alive, transmitting the microbes from microbe to microbiome, making their immune system stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger till they're all invincible. Heya, 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 I'm so grateful I have a voice. 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 When I sing, I feel so connected with everyone in the world. When I sing, I feel so connected to everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. When I sing, I feel so connected to everyone in the world. So I invite you to be playful. I invite you to breathe deep. I invite you to visualize that point just 2 fingers below your navel, which is called your hara, your seat of power, which we'll examine in more detail in the next film. Thank you very much for joining me with me on this journey, and do remember, an epsom-salts bath, it's a dog's bullocks and it's a cat's nudges rolled into one. And if you want to start making use of your voice and doing some deep breathing in the bath, you're going to feel like I feel. And bearing in mind, I felt like absolute shite before I got in here, and I feel like $1 gazillion. It's all good, isn't it? Okay, much love to you. Thank you very much.